Hey, what is going on, guys? It is Young here, and today I'm back with another Fortnite tips and tricks video for you guys. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how you can survive getting pinched in Fortnite and how to completely avoid getting pinched in the first place. I've seen a lot of comments of you guys talking about getting shot from multiple different angles every single game and all the time. So I'm going to give you guys a few tips and tricks on how you can avoid that. And before we get into the video, if you guys could drop a like in this video, make sure to subscribe to the channel, turn on my notifications so you're notified for every single new video. And alright guys, let's get right to the video. Okay, so in this gameplay, it is a little bit of a slower gameplay because I got pinched probably 2 or 3 times in this gameplay. I got pinched more than I usually do, and I'm gonna show you guys step by step and exactly what I did to get out of those situations where I should have been dead because I was getting shot from multiple different angles, and I'm gonna show you guys exactly what I did to get out of those situations. But first off, I think that it is really important that you try to avoid getting pinched in the first place, because getting pinched is a pretty big problem and it can screw you over time after time again. If you guys watched my last video in that squad game, I got pinched by 2 different squads. I was literally getting shot from 8 different people. The team on my left had RPG and a grenade launcher. The team on my right was spamming with the AR, and then I had a guy grappling on me. I was just getting screwed over. There was 0 chance of me living, and it would have been better if I could have gotten out of that situation in the first place. If I could have completely avoided it, it would have definitely saved me that game, and I probably could have won that game if I didn't get pinched right there outside of the circle. Just some key things when it comes to not getting pinched or avoid getting pinched. I think that it's really important in the early game that you don't run through the middle like ever. I would try to avoid running through the middle as much as you can, or even sort of close to the middle. The best that you can do in the early game, say like right here in Tilted Towers, I landed at one of the back buildings. The best thing that I can do to avoid getting pinched completely is to run around along the back buildings. Like, don't go through the middle, wrap around. Like, if you want to go to a house that's maybe on the other side, the best thing you can do is not just run through the middle, is just to go around completely, because that's going to avoid the chances of you getting shot from other buildings. Because a lot of times, if you're just looting that one building, chances are there's people in all of the other buildings as well, and if they see you in the middle of the street, I guarantee all of them are pulling out their AR and they're going to be spamming you left and right. And in the early game, you're not going to have a lot of mats, so that's why you're going to get screwed over. So anywhere you could stay out of the middle, you probably want to do that. And that even comes when you go into gunfights. You always want to try to come from the side or a different angle. If you just go straight into it, a lot of times they're going to get focused on you. And then all of a sudden, you have like 4 people trying to clap your cheeks and you're dead. There's not a chance. There is no chance you're winning 1v4 in the middle of Tilted Towers with 20 mats. There's not a chance. This is not a good idea. Definitely avoid that, doing that at all costs. And right here is a situation where I'm going to get pinched. So I get a few shots from this guy. I'm trying to drain this guy's health off. I'm trying to go for a quick kill on this guy, but this guy's probably just healing up in his box. I put my wall. I'm trying to make an edit play, just try to do anything I can to get a few more tags on this guy, and I get sniped from my right. So at this point, I'm getting pinched, and there's a guy right there. I don't really want to challenge that guy, probably hood up. So the best thing I could do is rift away, and that was a really good choice by me, because I could have probably went for the kill on the guy that was right next to me, but it would have been pretty risky, because look, I only had 34 health because that guy in the middle of the lake dinked me. I was getting pinched, and that was just a bad, just all around bad spot to be in. It really wasn't that bad when I was challenging that guy, but just the fact that that guy was in the middle camping, just a default, I think it was a default too. He's just camping in the middle with the sniper. It's just, I have to either kill that guy right there very quickly, or I have to just run away. In this situation, I just ran away because I didn't want to get screwed over. When it comes to surviving while getting pinched, or if you're already getting pinched, I believe there is 3 things that you can do. You can choose one of the 3. I believe the first one is to run away from the situation, and right there, I completely ran away from the situation because I knew if the chances of me killing that guy, he probably popped some heals. It really wasn't that good of a chance. I didn't want to take it, so the best thing to do was run away in the situation. I used my rift and I got out of there. Very good play by me, because otherwise I probably would have died. The second thing that you can do is to fight the guy that is on you. And right there in that situation, there was a John Wick that was on me, and there was a guy in the middle of the lake with the sniper. Can't believe the guy was actually camping there sniping at me, but he almost completely screwed me over. So there's a guy camping in their loot lake, and there's a guy next to me, the John Wick. And another situation, a way I can get out of that pinch is to kill one of the players. Say if you're getting pinched from 2 different angles and you don't know what to do, one thing you can do is to kill one of the players. You want to choose a side and just go for that player. You want to kill him as fast as you can too. You just want to choose one side, choose one player, and then just go all out on that player. Try to get the kill on them, and understand that the other player on the other side is going to try to take some shot at you. This one can be one of the hardest ones to do. It really depends on your playstyle. It really depends on the situation that you have. This one is probably better for if you have a little bit of health or have a little bit of extra health. When you don't have that much health, probably your best option is to run away. I wouldn't really try to fight too many players if you have low health. Maybe you could go for it if you know the other guy's low, but if you don't know what their health is, it probably isn't the best idea to just go out there and push it right away. And the third thing that you can do is what I'm doing right here, and that is to hide under the structure. And one thing that I can do is I can sit down here. So that guy sprayed at me. I was down really low, and I knew other teams were coming. So what I did was drop down, and then I boxed myself in, and from there I knew another guy was coming, and then they got into a fight. From there you can either just sit in your 1v1, camp it out, wait for the guy to die, maybe pop some, definitely get your heals up if you have any heals. This is probably the best option if you don't have any health at all, just to sit back and wait for the other two teams to fight. And once they fight, you can either challenge while they're fighting, try to get a quick shot on them. I would say I would probably not do that if the guy's directly above you, but if he's like a little bit out and they're rushing the guy, then I would come out, try to get a third party on it. Or another thing you can do is to run away from this situation completely. And right here, I get shot again from another sniper from another third party. It was so annoying. That was twice this game. So my best bet, because I knew the circle was coming in, so I knew my best bet was to play really fast and try to get the kill on this guy. Otherwise, I'm going to get pinched from the guy on the hill, and I'm going to get pinched from the guy in front. So here in the situation is when I just wanted to push this guy very quickly. So I want to try to get a few shots on this guy. I get him pretty low, and from here, of course, I knew I wanted to push, but I had to be quick because I didn't want to get sniped from the guy to my left that sniped me from earlier. So here I have high ground. I see this guy come out of this thing. I absolutely destroy this guy with the LMG. And then from here, just try to get my health up. I popped the llama, and from the llama, I actually found quite a bit of heals, and I found that rift to go, which was super important. That guy that was sniping at me earlier, he didn't actually stay there. He moved a little bit. I think he moved. I think that the same guy from in that location that was sniping at me was the guy who landed right here. And for that, of course, if you're sniping at me like that from a third party, just know, if you're gonna third party me, as soon as I'm done in that fight, I'm gonna go clap your cheeks. I don't even care if you're in the storm. I'm gonna go clap your cheeks, because nobody is gonna third party young and get away with it. That's all I'm saying. No one's gonna get away with it. Right here, whipping out the LMG, tagging the absolute mess out of this guy. There's nothing he can do. I don't even know what he just ran to the wall. He was completely out of ideas. And that's what you get. That's what you get for third party me earlier, bro. You get absolutely clapped by the LMG, by your boy Young. So don't ever do it again. Lesson learned. Mistakes were made. As of now in this gameplay, I got pinched a total of 3 times. I got pinched 3 different times in this gameplay. That's absolutely insane. I don't think I've ever got pinched more in a gameplay than this one. So in the first situation, I ran away. That was probably the best move to make in that situation to get out of getting pinched there, was to run away. The second situation was immediately after that one, and I had to drop down because I had very little heals. I had some bandages, but I was already down to like 30-40 health. I didn't have that much health. I got tagged me quite a few times, so I dropped down, and eventually he got third party by another guy. And then on the third situation after that, after those guys got killed, I was getting sniped from the guy on the mountain. That guy hit me with a sniper for the second time. And as well, the storm was coming in. So my best option in that situation was to push the guy right away that was on the low ground with me, and then worry about the guy who was above me later. So I chose the guy that was probably the easiest to kill in that situation without, because if I went all the way up the mountain, I would have got killed. That just would not have been a smart idea. So I got the kill on the guy on the low ground, and then I found a llama, and then from the llama I found a rift to go, in which I killed the other guy who was trying to pinch me. So not only did I get out of getting pinched right there, I killed both of those guys. So your best 3 options is to run away, to hide, or to fight. Those are the 3 options and the 3 best way to get out of getting pinched in this game. And when it comes to completely avoiding getting pinched, another thing you can do is just have really good positioning, because that's what it all comes down to. If you're getting pinched, a lot of times it's because you don't have the best positioning. So if you keep getting pinched constantly, game after game, this was one of those games where, just unfortunate, I was getting pinched a ton, but it's usually not every game like this. Clearly not getting pinched that many times, but if you're getting pinched more times than not, then just try to work on positioning. Try to just always try to keep the high ground, because if I would have been the guy on the hill with the sniper, then I would have never gotten pinched in that situation. The only reason I got pinched is because I was on the low ground, and I didn't really have too much of a choice because I was getting lasered from another guy. So it was just overall a really bad situation to get into, which was really unfortunate, but it makes for a good video. So to get out of any really bad situation, just remember you can either fight the other guy, hide, or run away. 3 best options. I guarantee guarantee this is going to save you time after time again for those of you guys who get into really bad situations when you're getting shot from multiple different angles. And alright guys, that's wrap up for this video. I hope you guys learned something. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to drop a like on this video, and make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Turn on my notifications, and alright guys, I will see you in the next video.